Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwings Let's Plays and the continuation of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy on the PS5. Special shoutouts to our friends Square-Enix for providing a copy for review, walkthrough, live stream, and overall gameplay purposes. We hope you guys are having a fantastic night, and this will cover all of Chapter 2. The game is officially out, so if you want to help support the channel, you can check out our links to where you can support the game, meaning purchase it, from our sponsor, who we can't say who it is because we're being sponsored by another company currently. But thank you, Square. So anyway, without further ado, by the way, those links are in the description if you want to check those out. Where is my controller at? Oh, it took a walk over there. So we're a little delayed because we had pizza delivered and we had to eat. And no, we just. I don't think we get to do it through Chapter Select, honey. I think we just have to hit continue. It doesn't show Chapter 2.
Oh.
Like, I'm pretty sure Chapter 2 is going to start all over again.
Okay, then.
I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Oh, mitigate saves. What does this mean? Oh, unable to... Oh, that's transferring saves. Okay. Well, let's see what it does. Are we going to get the cutscene, or are we going to continue from where we were yesterday?
Place your bets now.
Up!
I guess
This is where we're starting.
we start here again, so we will get the cutscene.
Nope, we didn't get the cutscene. How do we get the cutscene? Can we just reload? Is it just going to be this checkpoint? Ah, sorry guys. This is where it's going to start.
You guys got to see the cutscene last episode.
Yeah, we accidentally started a little bit longer than we were supposed to yesterday, so literally we're picking up where we left off yesterday. So Niki is this girl who fell, and we saved her, and it would be nice if we could start the whole chapter over again, but it's not going to let us, so moving on.
I have a feeling that Niki is the daughter of the
Daughter of who?
the girl that this guy had a thing with.
Oh.
They both have blue skin.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of aliens with blue skin, though.
Oh, there's more than one alien with blue skin?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to generalize the blue skin people.
Also, we have bigger text now, so you guys can see.
I knew there was something wrong about that church ship. Who goes
I
fishing
can
for
actually
God in a
read
junkyard?
it.
I know, I made the text bigger. Actually, there's an
Thank you.
option to make the text bigger.
Thank you for ordering the pizza, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
I don't know how, but you saved us half the money I usually spend.
They had some deals going on, and I was like, oh, okay, well,
From now on, you're the pizza orderer.
okay.
Sorry, that's what you get from doing a good job. You have
Blast
to do more
doors kick
work.
in during emergencies.
Okay.
Pretty sure I can override them with my passkey.
They give out override keys to trainees?
Not exactly. Just give me a sec. Come on.
You know, I could probably help if my jet boots worked.
Regulation 3C. Never reactivate footgear.
Come on! If I can fly up
No! You're my prisoner. And I got this.
to... Obviously.
Oh! Okay, we're gonna have to find another way.
Obviously.
We sure there isn't a way through here?
I'm in charge.
Oh, okay.
As senior officer,
A
I...
senior? Don't you mean only... Whoa!
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Never better.
Oh, dandy.
Mostly.
Wait, we saved her life,
This
though.
way.
Yeah.
Keep it going up? Back toward the others?
Wait, where did she
But
go?
she's like, I'm in charge. It's like,
There's another blast door down here.
Thought we established your special key thing doesn't work.
It'll work.
Oh, there we go. Got some bonus stuff here. Yeah, so if you guys want to see the beginning of Chapter 2, you have to hit up the playlist to check out the Chapter 2 intro.
We need to keep moving.
Woo!
Are you kidding me?
Relax.
Thankfully, no motion controls.
I mentioned how useful my jet boots will be right now.
Okay, I can do this.
Not to rush you or anything.
Almost
Rushing.
there. Can you please stop squirming? I'm trying to focus.
Okay, okay.
Nope, gonna squirm more.
you're squirming.
Got it.
She said that, then you started squirming.
Yep.
Nice work.
Thanks. You didn't do too bad yourself.
This is fun.
Only Star-Lord. Or Peter, or, you know, Nova Cadet butt saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Give me the good news.
They're all fine. I mean, They all have life signs.
So, what's the bad news?
They've been processed and put in the brig. In case you thought the explosion would give them a chance to escape or something.
Hey, we're innocent, remember? No need to escape when you're innocent.
That's true.
Unless they unrightfully put you in prison for no reason.
Well, that's true.
Or unless you're Harrison Ford.
Are
in
you
the future.
familiar with Regulation 15B? The one about mandatory prisoner haircuts? Any day now.
Right. Just taking it all in.
Looking for
Wait,
stuff.
she's gonna buzz off his hair?
Oh my gosh, no! His hair already looks terrible.
Where do you think you're going?
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, you know, fire.
Honestly, his hair looks kind of cool, but...
So listen, I got this medical thing.
Come on.
I got this medical thing.
Flark!
I thought he was gonna give a medical reason why he couldn't cut his hair.
No! He was gonna give a medical, like, say he needs to take medicine or something. You know, like when you go to the... Oh, never mind.
You're in luck, by the way.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help me block this fire so we can get
Okay, okay.
Sure.
Miss Bossy,
Just that
Miss
everyone
Bossy
must be
Pants.
worried. Captain's kid goes missing.
through. Captain's kid is still a corpsman. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. I guess.
Regulation 8Y. Keep up with your arresting officer at all times, even though she may just be a trainee.
Okay, you're just making stuff up now.
Would it help if I said please?
Yes.
I think she did make that up.
I think we can help it. She said please, so we'll push this thing.
Easy does it.
And it does prominently say Square-Enix. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Sponsored by Square-Enix.
You did a great job doing everything.
Aha! Scored.
You don't need to worry about me.
You're gonna hug later.
Enough people around here do that already.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
How many have you had?
Not that many.
Yes, he has.
Are you seriously trying to sneak away on me
Yep.
right now? You literally just said I was doing great.
You are doing great. Top 5 best arresting officers I've ever had.
Cool. So can you please just show me the same respect you would any other arresting officer?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Ha! We found a costume. Whoa! Whoa! Nova Lord?
The Hollis Hope is my ship.
I mean, it's not your ship.
Maybe not technically, but I know it better than anyone.
Oh, do you?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Wow. Was that a Groundhog Day reference? Maybe.
Actually, the Groundhog Day reference, the quote is actually, "You're incredible."
Oh.
But every time I say "you're unbelievable," you always go.
Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh,
Is it?
that's just it's.
That's cute.
I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
And gave them faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean, it's cool. Gives them personality. Very cool.
Come on, this way.
Why did she spend all her time down here with robots?
No
No friends!
No friends. I mean, she's on this space station by herself. Or no, it's a spaceship, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a spaceship thing.
It's either a station or a ship. I actually don't know, Luke.
I think it's a giant spaceship.
So, what did you make of the explosion back there?
I'm still in charge here, you know.
Of course you are.
Okay, wow. Just blatantly
looks happy
gonna
on the
ignore
thumbnail.
me and go
Eh.
crawling into a dead end.
For your information, there's an escape hatch back here I could totally use to run away. But out of respect for your authority, I'm gonna, you know, ignore it and follow your lead.
Regulation 2B. Prisoners must stay close at all times. Quick reminder that only one of us knows the way.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
Me.
All right.
You know, on the bright side, I'm thinking Kor-El's gonna be... You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison.
She just said mom.
I was just a kid.
So many questions.
I was
Were your
right.
parents in prison too?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
Yeah, but Yandu became his dad.
Space Dad. Yeah, he's much older than I think Peter Quill in the MCU. In this.
override key you keep
I think
using.
so.
What about it?
Just trying to get my head around how a cadet has access to something like that.
I guess I must be super advanced in my officer training program.
She's
Okay.
a nerd.
It's okay.
She's an overachiever.
Okay, you'd think this would get easier. Yeah.
Hmm.
How do you know my mom exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling and bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kind of know what you mean.
You do?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep. That's her.
That's fun.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Okay. Almost there.
Almost
Don't-
where?
The dialogue makes me literally laugh out loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Get back here, pirate.
Wow, okay. Could have sworn I heard Kor-El
I'm
there
glad
for a
you did the
second.
empathize with her. That was funny, Luke.
Do the best I can. Just, it kind of reminds me of this. Looks like a Star Wars spaceship a little bit.
Yeah, could you please try to keep up?
Hey, you try walking around in cuffs.
Actually, the cuffs
This
are in
way.
front of you, though. If they were behind you, I would say that'd probably be a balance issue.
Yeah, but you couldn't like move your arms to help yourself run.
Keep in mind, these could be
I
my
can run with
last
my hands
few
at my
moments
side.
of freedom.
Ninja
It's a
run.
dead end.
Or Ninja Run, yep.
Trust me.
Of course I trust you.
Clearly.
What's this?
This another one of your bots?
Yeah, her name's Jocasta. She keeps an eye out for stuff. Invaders, trespassers, prisoners who keep wandering off. Ugh, are you kidding me?
I'm just saying hi to the robot. My gosh. Seems a bit too much like her mother.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Peter?
If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No. Just promise you won't tell anyone about this place.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Don't laugh.
No. This is cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's like your secret hideout, right? I definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. I just need to check on Ultimo. His gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time.
Wow.
Whoa!
Pretty impressive. Hi, Zelda.
She has like a little place down here that's all her own. It's like a hideout.
Yeah.
So cute.
She does. Hey, Zelda.
She painted faces on all the robots. That's so adorable.
That's adorable. So, guys, just to kind of break the mood a little bit, so we were able to upgrade our Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass for
For the record,
a little over $50
you're
bucks.
the first prisoner who's ever been down here. Also, the first person.
Seriously, wow. I'm honored.
Yeah, well, it was on the way, and Ultimo needed checking, and you seem cool, I guess.
That's nice.
Steven says, what are the odds that she's Peter's daughter?
Seems pretty high to me.
Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was, it was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating.
Okay, Peter. The good kind of pirating. Is there a good kind of pirating? I wonder. So yeah, we were able to upgrade.
The universal translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot.
I'm gonna steal that.
She seems pretty fun though, like Peter.
Yeah. She seems to have like Peter's like wild side.
Is this Krelar?
Yeah. Long time ago. Kid stuff. I could do it way better now.
No, it's good. Morbid, but good.
There's
Wow.
blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the mural she wrote, drew on the floor.
Hey, This is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle.
She bite
I was
you?
part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy.
In the interest of historical accuracy. Nice. Yeah, so anyway, we paid $50, and also we then used our Nintendo points that we had saved up, and we got the Nintendo expansion for about $34.99 in total. Although when it comes time to renew next year in 2022, it will be $70. But at least to upgrade, it didn't cost a full $70 this year. So that's pretty good. So
Ultimo's kind of my baby. First robot I ever worked on. I guess that's maybe why he keeps breaking.
So if you already have the expansion, then you just have to pay the difference for the year that you... I mean, if you already have the Nintendo Online service, you just have to pay the additional amount that...
Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done. I can't leave him like this. Just make yourself at home, I guess.
Won't they get in trouble and people will wonder where the prisoner's going?
you would think so.
Something tells me you and Rocket would get along. Or really, really not get along. One of those two.
The raccoon thing? Yeah. He seemed real charming.
I just mean he's also really into all this tech stuff.
Yeah, he is in all this tech stuff. You having fun, Zelda?
Zelda wanted to come by.
Yep, Zelda's here, and she almost took Amber's arm off.
Well, I was touching her paw.
Yeah, no, don't touch a cat's paw. That's not, no.
I read online that you should touch their paws to make them feel comfortable. With
No, no, no. Never touch a Siamese
Secret
paws.
stuff off limits.
No adults.
She's like, get off my
Get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I walked into the wall. Sorry about that.
They're bonding over both knowing her mom.
Mm-hmm. Exactamundo.
He's like, yeah, let's get back before your mom overreacts. It's like...
More crawling, yay!
More crawling. Crawling's great, Peter.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
Say no more. I'll make sure Kor-El knows what a good job you did.
No! I mean, thanks. But ideally, Mom never needs to know I was in the hangar at all.
So I never saw you?
Exactly! Never saw me. Never saw my passkey. You may have heard of Niki Gold and how cool she is, but that's it.
Okay.
What?
Almost at the elevator. We're home free. Ah! Almost.
But why did she want to
there.
take the prisoners, though?
She wanted to get to know her dad, I guess.
Just give me a sec.
Oh, is that why?
Come on. Ah!
Maybe.
Are you kidding me?
Kind of feels like it's his daughter. And he was with the mom during the war, so...
Oh, look at how creative his room was.
We
at
really
the
should
beginning
keep
compared to
moving.
her.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. She seems to have, like, a very rambunctious spirit, just like Star-Lord. I'm just saying.
Thanks for the highlighted message, Trayvon.
Hey, Trayvon.
Says, I'm sorry, I haven't been here because Walmart is working me to death right now. Anyway, how are you?
No worries, man.
I used to work at Walmart.
Any
I know what
last
you
minute
mean.
tips
Totally
for,
understand.
Negotiating my freedom?
If I knew how to negotiate freedom with Mom,
Ooh.
I totally would have done it by now.
Thank you, Trayvon. You're breathtaking. It's
Need a
been...
hand?
Yes! Got it!
Uh-oh.
I can explain.
Mom ain't happy.
Niki. I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hala's name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died. Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child. Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh,
She's so mean.
we've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With
Uh-oh.
Whoa, we are in trouble.
Mom is mad.
Thank you for the highlighted.
You'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily.
Ooh!
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level. Captain's quarters.
Finally.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
Initiate, not lockdown. All good for systems go. Activate.
Voice print not authorized.
Just trying to help.
We don't need your help. You're the last person we need help
Oh, she mad at
You
him.
clearly need some form of help if you're trapping us in an elevator.
from. No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors, or even into the sub-level I just found you in.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki,
What?
I know you're hiding something.
I still have feelings for you.
Excuse me?
Not like feelings, more like emotions. You know, because the explosion and me and you and everything we went through back in the war. There's a lot of feelings to bubble up. I'm good now.
Okay, good. Now, if you don't mind.
Look, Mom, I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
Lockdown disengaged.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
Whoa.
Mom is really mean.
Mom's tense. Oof.
It's because of the haircut.
Yeah.
Thank you for the highlighted message, Brady. Says, so no Xenoblade is almost over. Sad times.
Yep.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie,
Chewie!
Thank you so much.
I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury's what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his
Aww.
job.
Oh, it's his Chewy figure.
Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently. 12-year-old daughter who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same...
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 8,000 units in 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a Class 2 biohazard wandering around your ship.
That's all they found, right? Okay. You'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
Oh, come on. When have I ever... You won't regret it. Promise.
Oh, the little Chewie figure. She still loves him.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. Why else would she have the
You've got 3 cycles,
Chewie
Peter.
figure?
Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Oh!
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
Wow. She seems really hardcore.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 8,000 units is a small price.
8,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay. So
3
we got
days.
fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you
Allegedly.
down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
We're gonna go looking for money in the couch cushions.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
It's because of the llama that we're in trouble? I think so, because they said a biohazard.
I am watching you, rodent.
Oh, we're in chapter 3?
What's that
Oh.
supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents
Short chapter.
hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the dash quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
Wait, which one is
I
Niki?
intend to.
The little girl.
Oh.
The one that looks like a Smurf.
Oh, yeah. So Cyber says Niki is starting to trust you. Yeah, because she put that thing in your pocket. She knew you would cover for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Open
cute.
this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to. Your rodent co-conspirator has
I
clearly
want to see where
stashed his
everyone
illicit units
else's
in there.
room is. I want to see Groot's room.
I am watching you, tree.
I'm watching you tree, my gosh. Drax. I love the personality of all these people.
Luke, I want to see Groot's room. We didn't get to see Groot's room.
Okay.
And we
Hey,
didn't get to see
who
Groot-
left this open?
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge.
Oh my gosh.
Sure thing, Mom.
Oh!
He called
all
you
right,
Mom.
all right, all right.
He called you Mom.
Called me mom.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
No. I know you're hiding something.
So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
Check.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Kor-El with the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Okay. Is that all the rat has to say? Yep. All right. Well,
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
okay. Well, first thing we're going to do is Pete needs to change his costume because... Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Wow, Nova Lord.
Oh, he should go back and see his ex-girlfriend now.
Yeah. Yeah, he cleans up good. Okay.
That looks pretty cool.
That looks like the captain of a ship. Right? All right, let's do that. Warlord.
Stephanie says, I love the voice acting in this game.
It's fantastic.
Is this open world or like point A to B?
This is a linear game. Wait, the fridge is open again?
The lady is in love with Star-Lord. Definitely, Javier. So, let us know how you guys are liking the game. This game actually comes out today.
Oh yeah, it's out.
And this is out today, and it is on
PS5, PS4, Xbox, Steam, and Switch. If you guys would like to pick up this game and help support the channel, you can check out the links that say Xbox and PS5 in the description of this video and go click that link and pick up the game from our sponsor. Or the person who's we can't say is by name because we're sponsored by Square right now.
Yep.
And thank you again, Square-Enix, for providing a copy of this game for review, walkthrough, live streaming, and promotional purposes. Legally, we have to say that. All right, so you said you want to see Groot's room? Is that what you said, sweetie?
Oh, and Brianna says, hi, Zelda.
Yep, Zelda's
says
sleeping
hi.
already.
Oh, she's asleep.
She's
Great
fast
to see
asleep.
you. Hope you're feeling better, Brianna, and great to see you.
How many deaths in the series so far? 2.
Oh, he looks straight out of Star Trek, says Karama.
He looks good. He looks like a hero.
Thanks, Trayvon, for the super chat.
All right, let's check Rocket's room.
I believe we've had 2 deaths in this series so far.
Wow, check out Rocket's room here. I wonder how this game would look like on Switch. We haven't heard good things about it on Switch.
Thanks for the highlighted message, Chad. It doesn't look as good on Switch.
No. Because it's, you know.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch
Wait, what? Sorry.
Thank you, Brady and Trayvon, for the
I'll go into
highlighted
your room and
messages.
touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
A Torg.
I don't snore.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Thank you.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket.
Oh, wow.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
Wow, Rocket. It's amazing.
Super soldiers.
Okay. How many super soldiers were there on Half-World?
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
Or not. A raccoon?
Smooth.
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds... awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her dying.
Oh my gosh.
She risked her life to save him.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
Poor Rocket.
That's sad. Alright, so that was Rocket's origin, you guys.
Thank you, Ben, for the super chat. Thank you so much. HYUHBT Ben, thank you so much.
Team costumes. You want what? How much for these things? When I said matching gold costumes, I meant gold colored, not actually gold. We want potential clients to think we've got wealth, not that we write on our sleeves. That makes us a target. Here's the deal. When the time's right, we'll give these costumes a test run. If they survive it without any holes, I'll settle up with, you just say 6% of what you're asking for. Okay, that's kind of nice, Rocket.
Oh, you get your stitches out tomorrow. That's awesome, Brianna.
Very cool.
Thank you everyone for the highlighted messages today and the super chats. Ben, Chad, Trayvon, and Brady, and everybody. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that, everyone. And awesome. Great to see you guys coming into the chat. JD Gaming, Exterlina, and Nisha, and everyone. Great to see you guys. Yeah, he does look like he's from Star Trek, Kurama.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Alright, so let's...
He's looking good. He looks like an officer or something.
Gamora's room.
Oh yeah, she is the purple.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes. Mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
What is she doing with the dolls? It looks like she's having a
She's
weird...
Raven from Teen Titans Go.
I was like, she looks like she's having a seance with the dolls. They're in a circle. It looks really weird.
Yeah.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
He is a bounty
I
hunter.
have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
We will see.
It's nice that Drax wants to be honorable.
I mean, he lost his whole family. Remember?
Poor Drax.
Thanos killed his family, I think.
Thanos killed his wife and children in the...
Yeah.
That's what he said in the movie. I want a punching bag in my room.
You want a punching bag? Is this, who is this, Groot?
Let's see, who is it?
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Groot's laughing.
He took his toothbrush. That's funny.
What is he doing with the toothbrush?
Does it bother you that if we don't manage to get the money in time, this team is toast?
We will get the coin Peter Quill promised. We shall not turn to roasted bread slices.
Yeah, well, no offense to Quill,
Roasted
but he
bread
ain't too good at keeping his
slices.
promises. Yup, neither am I.
Okay, rule of thumb, guys, if you are live streaming this game, do not click that. That is the jukebox, and it has Billy Idol, all kinds of albums that you could get legally in trouble for showing.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry.
Could always have space rations.
Wait, his mother hunted and then his father cooked?
I guess so, yeah. Why not?
That's cool.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
Okay. Drax is opening up to
Feels
this
like
team.
these people are the IRS.
Well, the IRS are the true criminals.
Well,
What if we contacted one of the assassins'
They're-
disreputable sources?
My sources are reputable.
She don't really mean that. What were you saying?
One of those informants is bound to be of value to Novacor.
You want to sell out one of Gamora's guys?
If they are murderers, then justice would be served, and we could negotiate an extension of our fine.
Huh. Well, if I wasn't so sure Gamora would stab you in your sleep just for suggesting it, I think it was a pretty solid plan.
And the voices stop as Amber takes a drink of her coffee.
sorry.
That's kind of funny.
Well, there was a YouTuber recently that...
Let me
Oh, I'll
guess.
tell you later.
You're watching me.
I am.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Conjure some units from thin air?
Can you do that?
No.
Can you guys stop opening the fridge?
Well, basically, the guy made a ton of money on his YouTube channel,
Uh-huh.
and he had all these cars.
So, Drax, did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like.
And you're annoying-like.
That is not a valid taxonomic order.
Well, anyway, apparently, like, they were trying to make it like he had been doing something illegal, but in reality, the IRS just
Why you gotta be so
Wanted more money
paranoid,
from him.
big guy? You didn't mind trusting
And he's
me on
about to go to
hunch?
prison even though
Trust
he's
you
never
repaid
done
by
anything
attempting
wrong.
to
They
rob
just
our
wanted his
employer.
money.
I told you I was just testing their security
They're
measures.
evil.
So you claimed.
They're trying to protest it because he actually didn't do anything illegal, but the IRS is trying to take him down for everything.
So, how about a plan that won't get us skewered by a resident murder crumpet?
Murder what?
Murder isn't always about you.
I thought that.
Yeah, I was talking about it. So, a plan?
I suggest we wait to hear what Peter Quill will propose.
Quill? He got us into this mess in the first place. He ain't got a plan.
All right. Take care, man.
Thank you for the super chat, Trayvon.
Oh, that's right. It's Trayvon.
See you later.
I keep forgetting Luke dies. It's Trayvon.
How many times Luke dies? Thanks. Have a good day at work. See how many times Luke dies.
Wait a minute. You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back the other day. Nobody cares that they were poking out, you big dandy.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it.
Oh.
Groot! Hey,
Oh, Groot
buddy.
combo.
I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
The game is $59.99.
Yes.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was feeling Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
Oh.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows, if this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or, I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real.
Oh, that is sweet.
That's so sweet.
My gosh, these characters are just... I love this game.
Look at his little eyes. They're
Hold that
sweet.
thought.
Mm.
Yo, Rocket! What? Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. Glad we had this little chat.
I
Awesome. Cool.
That's really awesome.
That's cute.
Yeah. Man, this game just keeps on.
I don't know why, but
delivering the
Square was
feels.
able to make these characters
You seem to have
so
a low
lovable.
opinion of Peter Quill.
They did
Why
the
do you
same with
say
the
that?
Marvel characters,
Do
though.
not trust him to solve our
Nah,
predicament.
Marvel
He's
Avengers
proven
doesn't have
himself
this type
reliable.
of.
Why, only a few
feels.
rotations ago, he was piloting us safely out of a collapsing quarantine zone sector.
Look, I trust Quill with a lot of stuff, including my life sometimes, but he ain't always the smartest guy in the room.
Statistically, that statement is true of most people.
Is it less on the Switch? Does anyone know?
No, it's the same price.
Oh, yeah, it is $60. Sorry.
$59.99.
Nisha says I might have to sell a couple games. Well, I think it would be worth it, like, if you are able to...
Yeah, trade them in.
Yeah, definitely trade a few games. This game is...
So you get stored credit toward it.
I think this game would be worth trading in a few old games for.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot of fun.
Whoa. Glad Kor-El didn't find that on top of the space llama.
Where is the space llama?
Chad says, yeah, this game is more effort than the Marvel's Adventures game. Oh, Javier says, all the characters are so good. I can't tell which is my favorite.
I can't either. That's why it's a team game, guys and gals.
Austin says, I love the team dynamic in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I love the characters' personalities, says Galaxy Squad. This game is so good right now. My favorite part was when it allowed me to fly the Malno. Oh, cool. So
The
you're
ship, yeah.
a cool Arcerial. Guys and gals, so far from what you guys have seen of the story, what's everyone's favorite character in this game so far? Who do you guys like best? You guys a fan of Peter or Rocket or Groot? We haven't seen too much of Gamora yet.
No.
She
Gamora hasn't really opened up to anybody.
She's just raving.
She's kind of raving. She's hanging out with her dolls.
She's sitting in her room creepily. All right, thank you for the super chat. Ashley says, I am Groot.
I am Groot.
Thank you,
I
Ashley.
am confused by your blind trust in the others. I will reflect on it.
Okay. That's that.
I trust you, Peter Quill. And if you trust them, I will follow suit.
I love how the characters are all so different, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, will you close this fridge?
All right. Milano cookies. This same.
I ain't got no units, but I can upgrade your stuff if you want. I hope you ain't just browsing.
I'm not browsing. Maybe I have something I want to upgrade.
My most favorite is Gamora, says J. Peria. Ray John says Groot is his favorite so far. Brady says, bro, the best one is Rocket. Our cereal says, I am Groot. Sammy Bear King says Drax.
Drax, yeah.
He is fun. I kind of like Rocket and Drax. Those two are so funny, says Samuel. Let's see. I wanted to see costumes, but I don't know if where there is any. Jay Peria, we are wearing a couple of the costumes.
Yep, and we also have Groot wearing his 2014 costume
Yeah,
currently.
Groot is wearing a costume, and so is Peter Quill right now. And you unlock them little by little. Rebecca says Rocket is her favorite right now. United Thrift says Rocket Raccoon so far. And Savan says, my favorite character is Groot. Awesome, Savan. My favorite character in this game is Peter. I love the flashback dreams when Peter was 13 in the 80s. Awesome.
Ding, ding, done.
Faust Doodles, 98. And Rod Akbar says Rocket is the best. Rocket is really cool in this game. I agree. Chad says, I like Drax. He feels like a medieval person stuck in the future.
Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
Yep.
He's noble yet very naive. Definitely Chad. Spider-Man 103 says Rocket.
All right, searching for credits. Oh, nope, that's the jukebox.
3 cycles is not a lot of time to pay this fine, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm looking.
Our cereals. Oh, one says.
Are you... Are you singing while you use my toothbrush? Man.
Our cereal says, I got a really cool costume for Groot from the Age of Apocalypse. Awesome, our cereal.
Very nice.
Mine is the fridge because it gives Luke's problems, says Dante.
Dante's
favorite character is the fridge right now.
Wow.
Spooky or School Stingy said Groot/Vin Diesel. And awesome, guys. Very cool. Rocket is my favorite because he's smart and has tech. Awesome, Donna.
I love that
Awesome.
Dazzler poster. That is so cool that they did that. X-Men Easter egg.
Awesome, Faust Doodles. Thank you. You have to go to your own room, says Arceriel. Oh, are we in our own room? We are.
Yeah, we're in our own room.
Oh, what's that car? Futuristic car.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and...
Huh?
Gamora.
Gamora said something?
Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravagers space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were. And they also weren't.
Brothers in Chains.
Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Well, let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager.
Okay. The pirate code.
The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid, and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Why'd she
Okay.
come in your room to visit you?
Maybe they're dating. I don't know. He's called her hot on occasion. Oops.
This is what you want to be alone to do. I'd like to be alone.
Pew 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 pew. Yeah, okay.
It's like.
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
He might be your father, but he ain't your daddy, says Javier.
37 units?
We appear to be 7,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly.
Yep, Yondu was
need a
Peter's real
plan.
dad,
and reconsider my initial proposal.
even though not by
No,
blood.
not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always there.
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble. Then you can't be.
Whoa!
Set course for the Mocking
I will
Star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of Kakarandara.
Real mature. Where we'll seek the guys. I think we should hear out Groot for once.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. I am Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Which one are you gonna sell? You can't sell Rocket. He's so tiny.
I don't want to put a little animal in a cage. He's a treat.
Well, I think Groot's more convincing in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay? I am Groot. Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Let's go sell a monster. Groot isn't a real monster, though.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Oh my gosh. You were saying, Peter?
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa!
Yep, no problem.
Looks like the weather
Flying the
outside.
wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying.
Kind of, yeah.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Okay, then. Objective update. I like how we look.
At least you look cool.
Yeah, he looks like a captain of a ship.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the leafy one is
I mean,
ready
you
for
were,
this?
Captain.
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Nice to Star-Lord.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
They keep leaving the fridge
You are
open.
complaining about the short one complaining.
We're
All the food would get ruined.
Happy?
All right, here we go.
Groot?
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry planets? Parameter did have a nice forest because it was dry.
Are you guys good? Hi, Groot.
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different.
What are you doing, Groot?
I don't know what he's
Are
doing.
you grabbing?
That's sweet, but we both know you ain't got money to buy no umbrella.
Couldn't he make an umbrella? He's a tree. No?
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
It might be.
Are we going? Because I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Soft body.
Wow, that's harsh. Okay. All right.
We accomplish nothing by lingering in the ship.
How about staying dry? That's an accomplishment.
He has a point.
Of course, it had to be raining. I hate wet.
Okay, well, I'm glad to be a part of this plan. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Possibly go wrong.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Yes.
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Wow.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Just a little rain. That's actually what I made the time code. Just a little rain.
Just a little rain.
Just a drizzle.
So, what's the deal with
That's
Cap's
cute.
girlfriend anyway?
The Kree woman seemed professional and disciplined.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Oh my god.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I faced more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
At least we'll have time to think about our sales pitch.
How are we to convince a beast collector to purchase a tree?
So what the Nowhere Collector wants you back? He don't speak for all collectors.
If Tivon wants him, that's actually a good selling.
No one's selling Groot.
He's a rare specimen, Rocket, and he'll be fine.
He's a very specimen.
Ah, the brisk air is charged with life. It is truly invigorating.
Dark and stormy suits your demeanor.
Naturally, hostile surroundings breed hardened warriors.
I'll take the beaches of Alfheim any day.
Wow, this is amazing looking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I like how all the environments are completely different.
Any bets on what's down there?
Death by monsters.
Since when are you scared of monsters?
I am not. I am merely concerned for the rest of you.
Since when?
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed?
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation is why she tests us. Blow your worst, monstrous queen!
Drax! Gamora's on our side. For now, just try to
For
accept it.
now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm saying you have a reputation in Gamora. Drax is clearly a little crazy, so...
What? Interesting tactic, Will.
Hey, the more we argue, the quicker this will go. Admit it. You almost forgot about
A little
the
crazy.
Nope. If Lady Eight is so powerful, why does she live on this scutball?
Seknarf 9 is her ancestral home. A concept you are clearly unfamiliar with, Abomination.
Where you're from ain't what matters, meathead.
It matters to Lady Hellbender.
Oh, Drax has a little crush on Lady Hellbender, it sounds like.
Seems like. Well, isn't she evil? Why would he? Well.
These Dastin mushrooms all look the same. Mushrooms, fungi, whatever the scut they are.
Whoa!
Ooh.
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
Wait, who is he rooting for?
So we're still doing this?
What happened to staying topside so we can keep tabs on the fortress?
This storm really ain't doing it for me, Quill.
It is no storm. It is her monstrous breath.
Yeah, well, her breath ain't doing it for me either.
She doesn't even know we're here.
Can we at least agree this was the worst landing in history? So what if it's the right planet? It's the wrong side of the right planet.
I, for one, embrace your challenge, Lady Hellbender.
Okay.
Interesting. Gamora's following us wherever we go.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Lady Hellbender's domain.
Okay.
She has her comic book
so
costume.
maybe this wasn't my
Kind
most
of,
perfect
yeah.
landing. Happy?
No.
Are you happy? No.
Let's pick it up, Quill. I ain't
How you guys loving this?
if I like it.
It's fun.
Relax. Lightning never strikes the same place twice.
Guys, focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit, or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice. Fuck. Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keep working.
Ah!
Chances. Everyone here has a lot of character in this game, including the fridge.
Stupid fridge.
Savon has to say, I am Groot.
I am Groot.
And Javier says, I agree with Rocket. Austin says, I am loving this. And Chad says, I love it.
Best playthrough of October.
Galaxy Squad says, this is a dysfunctional family.
It's a great family.
And Brady says, the writing of this game is amazing. Rebecca says, it's awesome. The game is awesome, says Mage Wolf. Wow, everybody likes it.
Terrible suggestion.
Can you imagine if more superhero games were written like this? And if they would actually take the time to write comic books like this day and age, they would actually sell comics again.
They will. I'm just
I know.
gonna enjoy this game.
I know. This is the diamond in the rough. Holy cow.
This fear is the storm actually getting worse.
Lady Hellbender is angry this day.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
We're falling! Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not sure.
That can't be good.
What's going
But
on?
it ain't moving now.
It would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
Oh my gosh.
It's not alone. Get ready.
Whoa.
Jello? There's always room for Jello.
The Jello pops.
Zippity doodah! Jello! Gelatin.
Attack of the Jello pops.
So good
Your reflexes are commendable, Rodent.
that you can't just eat one.
Oh wow.
There's always room for Jello. Oh wow, there's a lot of you. Okay. Rocket, blow it.
We need to rack the spikes
But I love jelly.
Funniest game ever.
Drax, rock.
Send it their way, Drax.
What did you hit with the rock? Oh. Move!
I was getting bored anyway.
Being fried by lightning wasn't exactly enough for you.
Root.
Deadliest woman in
This
training.
won't hurt much.
Whoa!
Shoot first, curses later.
My hands are filled with jelly, yet the creature lives.
I don't
Stay
think
away
the glue
from its
matters.
sharp
It's the
edges.
spikes inside.
Okay, okay, nobody talk at once. Ow! Drax! Rock! Oh no.
Throw that, Drax.
Okay, that didn't do much, except make it really, really mad. Drax, now! There we go. Nice, nice. Gamora!
Times have I saved your butt now?
I'm on it.
Nicely done.
What's the deal? Can we actually put
We're trying to. Rocket!
Danger close, Rocket.
Come on, Rocket. So you actually switch to different characters for different moves?
Yeah, it's basically... Did you ever see me play Final Fantasy 15,
I think a little bit.
which was a Square game?
Yeah.
So in Final Fantasy 15, you control your main character, and then you have like 4 assist characters
Oh, so
that are
they're
your
all-
bodyguards.
They're all assists.
Right, and I'm calling them in to attack.
Slash him, Gamora.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they all have different like strengths and different moves and stuff.
They also have a lot of banter. Just like Final Fantasy 15.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets, but food.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
I like how Gamora is so focused on everything. Like
This husk should be easier to climb than
Yep.
the terrain.
they're just observing, and she's just like, "We have to get out of here."
It is the hollow
Yep.
husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving. Drax is having an existential meltdown.
She's actually a really cool female character. She's not mean like that other lady we met. She's kind of fun.
Words to live by.
I like Gamora on this.
Yeah, Gamora's fun in this.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship.
Alright, just like checking. There's something up there. Probably collectible or something.
You can get it if you want.
Resistance ship
I don't
doing
think I
all
can
the way
reach
out
it yet.
here
I think
anyway.
we need to travel up here in
Drax,
order to get up there.
Pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Drax
Shall I
is
continue
strong.
ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Thank you, Drax.
You ever fly one of these things, Gamora?
No doubt she shot them down.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
Drax really doesn't like Gamora, or doesn't trust her.
Thanos' daughter.
Kill yourselves on the way up.
There
Yeah.
they are. Wing controls.
Well, Thanos killed his family.
Yeah, that does put a damper on friendship.
This mud is getting all up in my fur.
Need your expert skills again, Rocket. All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all
Oh,
yours.
so you click on something, then you
Still
click the
works.
person that could.
Great. Everyone watch out for
That's
beeping
cool.
red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
Nice! Up we go.
Thanks, Rocket.
What the flark?
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
Doesn't sound like no lady.
Yeah. Drax seems to really have heard about this. He's infatuated with Lady Hellbender.
Well, I mean, you know, he's on the market. He's been single for 12 years.
But he's never met Lady Hellbender. He doesn't even know.
He just knows she's a warrior that commands great respect.
That's all he needs to know.
That's all he needs to know.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, Which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the jungle.
Hey guys,
I'm just adding time codes, guys and gals.
so glad you guys are enjoying the game. And thanks so much for hanging out with us, everybody. I'm curious to see what Lady Hellbender looks like, or if we're gonna meet her or not.
Never know. Hello, Drax.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brood transformed regalian wearing a Clintar parasite.
You could fit a lot of teeth into a head that big.
You have no idea.
It's funny. They like to talk about random things while walking.
Yep,
That's cool.
they do.
That reminds me.
You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax. I'm just looking around.
It reminds me of Chuck and
Sarah?
No, Chuck and Morgan, where they talked
Oh.
about what sandwich they would bring on a desert island.
Especially when Casey was listening to them.
Once I had to defend an ambassador from the Nightmare Realm. It shifted depending on who was speaking.
Into what?
It became your worst fears all tangled up together into one creature.
What did yours look like?
Nice try.
She doesn't want to say what her worst fears are, I think.
Probably not. Well, we found some fun stuff.
Mm.
Hmm.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure.
Peter Quill, I have found the way forward.
You sure, Drax?
No.
Good enough. And hello, mystery goo.
Ugh.
Ew.
Found some mystery goo.
Egg cluster.
Can I shoot it?
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready.
That's funny that when you fire your gun, they talk to you.
Well, only the first time.
The first time.
Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet,
Oh, wow.
Probably is a monster cave.
That's right. Okay, so we have to make sure we use our green bar. Boom.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's pretty handy, right?
Yep.
I hope
it
I don't
is.
run into a monster.
I hope not either.
Uh-oh!
Oh, more Jello pops.
Jello pops and I'm all alone!
Jello pop.
There's always room for Jello to kill you!
Why is there a huge hand?
How am I supposed to know?
It's creepy.
Whoa! Whoa! Waiting for the help. Anytime would be good.
Murder cave, dealing with it.
This would be a weird way to die by Jelly, says Brianna. Yeah, it would be. Attack of the Killer Jelly, says Rebecca. Yep.
Oh no.
When Jelly fights back. That's right, Rajon. What is your favorite jelly flavor, says Sons of Gaming. Raspberry.
Whoa!
Raspberry or peach?
We got one.
Raspberry peach for Jello.
Scratch one.
What's everyone's favorite Jello flavor? Or jelly flavor?
Yeah! There we go.
Did I miss it? What are we doing?
Woo!
Just some jelly dudes, I took care of it.
Fudge stunt! I knew I should have come down earlier.
Wait, so where are you?
Cave with eggs. Where are you?
Still checking things out. This place is bigger than I thought.
Awesome, J-Bat. So I wasn't thinking of getting this, but after watching the Kings play it, I probably will.
Everything okay in there?
Awesome.
Dead, Peter Quill, or merely severely wounded.
Stop worrying.
Sacrificial hands?
It's kind of weird.
Super weird.
You think Drax and Gamora have killed each other by now?
I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another block creature.
No, I will.
Oh, Pikmin Bloom got announced. Awesome, Brandon.
Pikmin what?
Some Pikmin thing.
Hey, listen, while it's just the two of us.
What's up?
Pikmin Bloom.
You're busy exploring. Just meet me in the main
Oh,
cave
mobile.
when you're done looking around.
Oh,
All
mobile.
right.
Yay.
You got a real knack for sniffing out smelly caves, Quill.
What can I say? I follow my nose.
I'd rather follow my gut.
Oh, we got a costume, guys.
Awesome.
See who it is. Gamora 2014.
Ooh.
There we go.
cool.
So somebody was saying change costumes. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Here we go.
Undead Arthur says, I tried the Switch demo and it's really not a disaster. And it's fun. I'm thinking of getting it.
Awesome. Go for it.
Awesome, Undead Arthur.
Unfortunately, we don't have a partnership with the Nintendo Switch version of this game. So, but if people want to pick up the Xbox and the PS5 one, hit up the links in our description.
He may need to get between the other two. The rate they're going at it.
At least he's got long arms.
And someone was asking, I think Chad was asking, he could get this on PS4 or Switch, which one should he get? But
PS4.
if you only have a Switch,
You done exploring, Quill?
I would
Cause, I really need to talk to you.
No.
yeah, if you guys only have a Switch, I would definitely get
There's
it.
something, personal I need to get off my chest. It's the kind of thing you don't
I'll
want
tell
people,
you this later.
well, you know, right?
What's going on?
Look, I'm not sure about this whole selling Groot thing.
Rocky, we've been over this. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if something bad happens? Groot's the only real family I got, Quill. He's the only one who's accepted me for me. You don't know what he's been through. The way he's been treated. Like some kind of thing to be studied and kept in a cage.
Look, we're on our way to sell a monster. If you think there's no way Groot can...
You're looking at this all wrong. You think she's gonna see what you see. A big scary tree that only says 3 words.
Seems pretty accurate.
If she looks on the inside and sees what I see, we're screwed. Groot ain't no monster, and I don't think he could even pretend to be. He ain't no good at scheming.
All right, noted. But let's agree there are no perfect solutions here. I'll think about it, okay?
That's all I ask, Quill.
Come on, the sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the one.
Man, that's so much character depth.
I know.
The fact that he's worried about his friends so much. It's amazing.
Yeah, if you have the PS4, if you could get it for PS4 or Switch, I'd say PS4 just because the graphics will look a little nicer. But if you only have a Switch to get this game, I would still get it for Switch if that's the only system you have. Because...
So, these tracks, Gamora, you're just messing with us, right?
Nope.
Are you frightened, rodent?
I'm cautious. You try being this size. I gotta watch out for things that can eat me in one gulp.
Because the game is a lot of fun.
You having fun, sweetie?
We're fine. You worry too much.
Still no sign of whatever made those claw marks?
No, just some jelly dudes.
Then it must be out on the hunt.
They must be out of the hunt. There's Gamora wearing the 2014 costume now.
Okay, guys, we have new costumes for Peter, Gamora, and Groot right now.
Well, no, Peter, we're still wearing the same one.
Well, it's a different one than the one we started out with.
Yeah.
What about you, Drax? Worst monster?
Oh, no. No. He's just gonna say the rodent. Don't give him the pleasure.
I was not going to say that.
Okay. Fine. Go.
I was deep in the jungle of an impossibly hostile planet. At the end of a bridge, I found this small, hairy, weasel-shaped abomination.
He talked about Rocket.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Was not expecting that.
If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Alright. Gamora.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Name is Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawn it refers to.
What about her sister Nebula?
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
Yeah. Also, not a harlot.
Right, right. That too.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry now.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Ah, found more secrets. Getting good at that. Oh, Gamora wants to talk.
The depressions are deep. This thing has got to weigh more than all of us put together.
Even with Groot?
Okay, maybe excluding Groot.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Oh. Okay.
We're in detective mode.
Yeah.
This jungle is majestic.
In an everything's trying to kill you sort of way, sure.
That is precisely why it is majestic.
All right, guys, I moved the next stream to 9:45. Once we get to a checkpoint, we're going to be ending this stream and starting up the other one.
Okay, Luke.
Because I have a feeling these chapters are really long. So,
I am Groot.
yep, you're Groot.
I
What is
am
this?
Groot.
Where did you learn this clairvoyance, assassin?
Huh? You never learned to track?
Catathians do not chase our prey. We lure them and await the perfect moment to strike.
That can take a while.
Patience is a virtue for the hunter.
You lure them.
That's funny. We lure them. Ah, this is a secret area. Wait for it to turn green, and boom.
Oh, interesting.
Now where'd he go? Hey, Quill! You out laying your eggs or something?
That is not how Terrans reproduce.
Not how most Terrans.
Oh, Zelda, was that
That's what
you?
makes our Quill so special.
Interesting.
I don't lay eggs.
Oh, that was Zelda.
She's like, I'm releasing toxins.
No, don't release toxins on us. Whoa. Oh, Zelda, you gotta go. Go! Oh my gosh, my eyes are burning. Run!
Less disgusting.
Run! Just please go.
Thanks, bud.
She feels relaxed.
Ah!
She feels relaxed.
Oh, I don't feel relaxed.
Look, she's a little lady cat.
No, not a lady.
She's a sweet lady cat.
Oh, it's like onions that mixed with eggs. I am Groot. Oh gosh. Oh. How could something that small stink so bad?
What? She's a sweet little thing.
Nothing about that was sweet. Get her some potpourri stuff, or poopery, or whatever it's called.
Potpourri.
No, it's this stuff you spray in toilets that they sell on YouTube. It's supposed to be sweet smells. Women are supposed to buy it so that they feel more feminine, so their stuff doesn't stink. I'm serious, it's a real product. Maybe they should make some for cats. I don't think that cat food agrees with her.
Probably not.
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
Even ladies can be stinky.
That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari Tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
Oh yes.
Oh no, Luke!
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Guess that only applies to cats.
He didn't land on his feet.
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt scum, but
I think he's making them up. He's really pissed.
You can rot, you free-bagging flarkhole.
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Cram it, ass face.
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway.
Oh!
Oh my god!
He did understand.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh wow, this game. So good.
That was funny.
Musty smell of after. It was an.
Yeah, don't remind me. Hey, Stormlord! We're catching our steps over here!
It's just a little rain rocket.
Oh look, there's something hidden right down here.
There was a little hole you opened.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out that hole. You know what that reminded me of? Don't toss a dwarf.
Yeah. Except for...
What the flark are you doing?
I found a cave.
Stop spelunking and cross the Sky Bridge!
Language!
Well, language rocket.
What's Chitauri Tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm,
Oops.
and it was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe it's real cozy with the bugs.
Ridiculous.
Huh. I think I found a way over.
Cool.
Oh, hey, Drax!
Oh, hey, Drax! Drax.
That bridge isn't the only thing, Chitauri. Some of these statues look familiar, if you catch my drift.
If these mouth breathers worship monsters, maybe they'd have seen spacefaring bugs as gods.
You belittle the Seknarfians, knowing nothing of their ways.
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Flarkin' amazing. Want to start a grab stacking museum?
Drax, think you can topple this?
Indeed.
Cool.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Whoa!
Why Hellbender's so hot for monsters?
That was awesome.
I may have angered them.
Them?
We're being hunted.
Great. That's just great.
That was awesome.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. You say, Lady.
What's up, people?
Oh my gosh.
These things look deadly. Let's stay focused.
You got this one!
Any last words?
Yes, throw him! Are you sure Zelda is really a cat and not a skunk who looks like a cat, says Mage Wolf?
Well, she just had a little stinky. She's fine. But my eyes are still watering.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the chat is just joking with us. Yeah.
Cut him down, Groot!
Oh my gosh.
No fair, they can fly!
No fair,
She
they
usually
can fly.
She doesn't do that usually, but I don't know.
Drax, shut him down!
Oh, sucker punched.
She was sick for a while, so she had to eat a lot more food lately.
Okay, I can't hear you with all you talking at once. Sorry, not you. They're talking all at once.
They're like bug fish.
Handy a second ago!
Oh no. Get it, Gamora. Nice. Good job, guys. There's a point.
That's funny.
Yeah! Nice teamwork, guys. Woo!
Oh, we go to a different path that we didn't throw him.
Oh. Eh,
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as
whatever.
Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path.
But
here
throwing him was
somewhere.
great.
Why are
Throwing
we so
him is
sure
the
this
more
is
fun
the way?
path.
Yeah, he has a little temper tantrum. It's cute.
You think everyone who's small that has a temper tantrum is cute.
Well, I mean, he does look like a
Take
furry
weird
cat.
statues over weird monsters any day.
We're in the business of selling monsters, Peter Quill, not statues.
Yeah? I'm also in the business of not getting killed. Kind of a side thing I got going. All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units says it ain't.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
She possesses flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
I have not heard that one.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why they call it Seknarf 9.
Ha! That is preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
Very cute.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Galaxy in the chat says, best game ever. Yep.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
I don't know what happened to the Space Llama, Chad. That's a good question.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take 12 ships to bring one down.
12 ships. Or 1 Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
No. We even sure this is the right way?
Yes.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Groot says no.
We'll be fine. Just don't look
What?
down.
No,
I looked down!
Oops.
Just go.
No, you just go.
Go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
Easy does it.
Uh-oh. Whoa! There's some kind of monster.
Groot says there's something down there. Monster.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Oh!
Yup, definitely.
Another running section.
Whoa!
Ah! Ah! Death 3!
That's death number 3.
Oh, we're at a checkpoint, guys. So that means after this section, we're going to call it a stream. And we'll meet up for the next exciting part. Why is Gamora?
Is that a tentacle?
Ah!
Thank you, Gamora.
They have a thing.
Nice catch.
You're welcome.
Maybe.
Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
I got it.
Guys. Mid-ball?
Guys, anyone know what that is?
A monster.
Oh my gosh, Drax.
Oh!
Ooh!
That didn't go the way he wanted it.
Oof.
Oopsies. Mid-boss time. Groot. Gamora. Drax. Rocket.
Teamwork hype. Teamwork makes the dream work, Neon.
I knew something was stopping us.
Woohoo! Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Oh no, he's got some freeze ray. Groot. Yeah, well, we're gonna crack it. Gamora. Ow. Okay, that didn't work out well.
Your corpse will feed the very creatures you prey upon.
Real circle of light stuff there, Drax.
Bring this down.
It's down, it's down, it's down. Get it. Come on, guys. Now the time's to attack it, not just me.
Space Kazoo. Definitely Chad. Does look like a Kazoo from Monster Hunter.
Watch out for the icicle tail.
All right, trigger. Oh, wow. He sliced off his tail. Holy cow.
Oh.
If your momentum gauge is active, call to action prompts. So, quick time events. Very cool.
Rocket is Trash Panda's galaxy.
Wow.
Finish the battle.
It ran away with its tail all cut off.
Aw,
Stumpy.
That its tail between its legs.
Wow, guys.
I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
It is settled. Let us scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question.
Good question. All right, guys and gals, that is going to do it for our Guardians of the Galaxy episode 2. We hope you guys enjoyed it. That was fun. So, part 3 is going to be starting up at 9:45, 9:50. Need to break for a little bit of dinner again and set up the next stream. Groot, meanwhile, is chugging down the water through the watering can. And Rocket has fleas. But we hope you guys have been enjoying our series thus far. Thank you again to Square-Enix for providing a copy of this game. This is a lot of fun. And we'll be streaming this game all this week. If you guys want to purchase this game for yourself and support the official release and play along with, you can check out our links for where the PS5 and the Xbox game is located. Really does help the channel out a lot. And thank you so much for watching the series. We'll be back with your next stream in a little bit, about 15-20 minutes, with the continuation of Guardians of the Galaxy with Episode 3, Why is Gamora? Bye-bye.
God bless, happy gaming. See ya.